I have been Looksmaxing for 4 years, and there's two things that I've done that have gotten me from just an average guy to now having the best glow up in my life. In this video, I'm going to show you what these two steps are, step by step, so you will be able to get the best transformation of your life as well. If you didn't know already, my name is Oliver, and I help guys become the most attractive version of themselves by doing Looksmaxing. And the single best way to do so is by building an aesthetic physique and face. I have a program where I review your looks so I can tell you exactly what you need to improve on. If you're interested in that, then go have a look at the top link of the description. All the details are there. So what is the first thing that we see on a person that kind of determines if we found them attractive or not attractive? It is the face. So that is exactly why the step number one is gonna be the 4 key facial muscles. So just before I tell you the exercises to do to improve your face, I want to tell you a quick story, and it was from some years ago. It was in 2020, back in my elementary school. And back in this school, in my class, we had so many attractive girls. At least that's what I thought. So there was a lot of girls that I was trying to grow more intimidated with, so we could kind of escalate and hopefully I could become their girlfriends. Basically, I had a lot of crushes. And what I would do to try to get the attention from these girls was doing the exact same thing that my parents told me to do. That you just need to be sweet to the girl, you just need to treat her well and give her a lot of attention, and then she will like you back. So that was the exact thing that I did. So basically, after every module that we had, and we went out to have our break, so where we will go out and we will play some football, we will hang around, enjoy the time with each other. I would hold the door open for everyone because I thought that was the way to be respected, and I thought that the girls would like you for that because you're being a gentleman, you're being so kind towards them. So I did this every single time I had the opportunity. So basically every single time I was the first one to walk out of the class, I would hold the door and I would be smiling to all the girls and be like, oh, there you go. Yeah, come on, come on. Do you think that I got any girls by doing that? The weird thing was that I was being very likable. Like everybody really liked me because I was such a nice guy and I was always trying to help others to feel the best instead of myself, basically. And the thing was, I had a lot of girls that kind of talked to me, but it was never that attractive kind of escalating conversations that I had with them. Basically, it was just like, oh, how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing good, okay, all these different things. And there was one specific day where I was in the classroom and I was just kind of sitting by myself in the corner. I was kind of just wondering, having some thoughts about life. And out of my corner of my eye, I saw the attractive guys from the classroom speaking to one of my crushes that I had. So I was jealous, I was sitting there thinking like this fucking asshole. He's probably gonna make her laugh. And 2 seconds after that they were into the conversation, the girl was dying of laughter. And she was taking her hand, kind of clapping it on his shoulder and be like, oh, you're so funny. And I was sitting there in the corner just watching them and I was thinking, what am I doing wrong? I was the one being supposed to getting this girl more attractive into me. But she never became that. For some reason, the guys that actually treated her kinda shit, like they didn't really care if they were feeling good or not. They didn't care about their feelings. They didn't care about what they wanted. They said they wanted a nice guy, but they weren't a nice guy. They just did whatever they wanted to. They just spoke to all the girls, even though they actually had a girlfriend at some times. They still spoke to other girls. So for some reason, these girls that I had crushes on were just fantasizing about the other guys all the time. And that's when I came up with the term being the therapist versus being the guy who attracts the girls. So basically, as I said, I was the one always speaking to the girls. If they had any problems in their life, let's say they had a rough period, maybe they hurt themselves, I would be the first one to come to them and we would talk about it, and I would try to calm them down, like, oh, are you okay? What happened? Explain the situation to me. And I never got any intimidated with them. Like, we never escalated on things. But that's when I realized not only the personality, but I thought to myself, wait, I'm actually not really that attractive, but it's always the attractive guys of the class who usually got the most attention. Sure enough, there was the class clown. He was not really pretty himself, but he was just funny. But he didn't get like the girlfriends. It was the attractive guys who got them as their girlfriend. The ones that they were actually so mad in love with them. That's when I started doing my research, and I figured out that there's something called the 4 key facial muscles that we can train in order for us to become the most attractive version of ourselves. It's literally a tactic that is more powerful than puberty itself. When these 4 muscles is trained for a couple of months, you will be just as good looking as models because you will have the same traits as them. So the first muscle that I want to talk about is the orbicularis oculi. In short terms, it's basically just the muscle that you have around your eye area here. So take a look at these 2 different pictures. So the one on the left is me at around, oh, sorry, that wasn't meant to be shown. That's for later. But basically, me here on the left side. Can you guess how old I am here? 17 to 18 years old. I don't remember if it was 17 or 18, but it was around that time frame. Look at how my eyes looks. This is the orbicularis oculi muscle. It goes around here. And look at how my eyes look on the left side. Then let's take a look at the right side picture. So how old am I here? 20? 21? Not quite. I am 19 years old here. Early 19 years. I just turned 19 basically. And take a look at my eyes here. And I am actually not squinting. The reason why that my eyes have gotten to this attractive level is because I have been training the orbicularis oculi. Basically, when this muscle is trained, your eyes fall down and it becomes more in a straight line. Comparing to me here on the left side, it goes like what I call the rainbow. Maybe you have this look as well. You can see it goes like a rainbow. It literally goes down, upwards, and then downwards again. I also call it the kind of ghost look, or you could say the the fucking loser who sees a girl for the first time with big titties, like, you know, oh my god, she's attractive, bro. You know, that kind of eye look, right? So basically, the exercise, the action step that I want you to do if you want to get this look, basically it's called the hunter eyes. Basically, it's where you have a positive canvas tilt, where your eyes goes upwards like this instead of being neutral or downwards. So the way that we do this is that we take our index fingers and we take it by the end of our eyebrows here, and then we want to pull upwards and then twist our fingers to the side, and then we want to squeeze downwards like this with our eyes only. When we do this for enough time to failure, we will get these results, as you can see here, in just a few months. So now let's go to the second muscle. And the second muscle is something called the masseter muscles. The masseter muscles is the one that we have right here. You can see it here. You can see the muscle is right there, popping out. But however, look at me on the left side. There's no definition here. And I'm not cleansing my teeth here. It's literally just like my look. You can literally see how attractive it is to have this kind of look. And that is basically just because I have been training my masseter muscles. The action step that I want you to do here to train this muscle is doing something called the prayer. So the prayer is where you take your hands together, just like if you were going to pray. Then your thumbs is this special part here. You want to pull upwards with your thumbs while resisting downwards with your chin here, or with your jaw. Doing this enough time will train your masseter muscles right here, because it's the muscle for chewing going like that. So what you can also do is just chew harder food in general and then chew it lots of time to really burn out your muscle. So the third muscle is the palate. So the palate is what's so popular on the internet because it's what gives you the forward growth. Because when we push against our palate, something which is called the maxilla will get pushed forward, which will basically give us this difference in look. For some reason, if I go in, the picture isn't seen, so I will just have to show it here. So basically you can see the clear difference, like my jaw is way longer on the right side than on the left side. Look at how long it is here and look at how short it is here. Basically on the left side, this is what is called a recessed looking jaw. Basically we haven't pushed our maxilla forward. So the action step that I want you to do is just to mew. You just want to mew as much as humanly possible as you can do, basically. So the way that we mew is that we take, oh shit. Oh, fuck, kicked my camera. Shit, sorry. So basically what we want to do is that we take the tip of our tongue and then we put it up against the roof of our mouth behind our teeth, not on our teeth, because if we do it on our teeth, we will fuck up our teeth posture, and that's why you're probably scared to do it. But it's just a myth. It's just because people push their tongue against the teeth. You want to do it against our palate, like this. Then you really want to think about flattening out your tongue and then think about pushing as much as you can with your entire the tip of your tongue forward and upwards. And when you do this, this will basically be how your jawline look. So this is when I don't do it. This is when I do it. You can see the tongue is sticking out. If you do this for enough time, you will literally feel such a burn around like your palate area. So the fourth muscle, which is the last one, is actually the most important one because it's what really gives you that attractive TikTok boy kind of look, which will attract so many girls, bro. So if you take a look at these two pictures again, this is me again on the left side, the same age as we talked about before, and me on the right side, which is the start 19. So basically, take a look at my jaw here. Why does it look like I'm fat? Like generally, when you think about it, it looks like I'm fat because I have a lot of skin hanging off here. Basically the traits of fat people, right? But take a look at me on the right side. The skin here is now tightened up. And that is because I've been training something called the hyoid bone. So your hyoid bone is just, as I said, responsible for your skin getting tightened up. So you get that really good definition on your jawline. And that is actually why, like there's two reasons basically why you don't have a good jawline. First of all, you're fat, and that's why. But the second reason is that you can be skinny, just like I am. I'm lean. I'm not skinny, but I'm lean, right? But I still had skin hanging off here. And the reason for this is, again, it's just because you haven't been training your hyoid bone. So the action step that I want you to do, there's a lot of exercises that we can do, but the one that I have seen the most results with is just that you lie with your head at the end of your bed, and then you do something called a neck curl. Basically, what we want to do here is that we want to think about getting as deep of a stretch as possible with our neck. You can literally do this with me right now. Try to pull your neck backwards like this. You can feel the stretch around your throat area here, right? And then what you want to do is just that you want to think about curling your neck forwards. You want to roll it, not just lift it, but you want to think about curling. That's how you activate the muscles, just like you can see here on the video. But again, all these different muscles can be a bit difficult to train because again, I can tell you the form over here, but maybe you won't do it properly because of course it's hard. It's like watching a YouTube video about somebody going to the gym doing an exercise, right? And they kind of explain it, but you know, it doesn't really make sense when you're at the gym and you're like, oh fuck, why am I looking like I'm doing it unevenly? All of these things I can literally help you with so you can speed up your process so you don't waste your time. It will be such a valuable investment for you. So if you want to take a look at it and see all the information about it, then go have a look at the top link of the description. So the second most important thing that we see on a person is their physique, how well basically the clothes also fit on the body. Because even though we can't see the physique, we can kind of see it through the shirt, if that makes sense. You can tell if somebody is jacked and lean or if somebody is fat or skinny, right? And therefore the second step is training something that I call the 7 aesthetic muscles. So the 7 aesthetic muscles is your neck, your upper traps, your lateral delts, your upper chest, your biceps, your lats, and your abs. Those are the 7 most attractive muscles that you can train. So literally the first like 2.5 to 3 years that I've trained at the gym, I have been training the wrong way. Just take a look at these 2 pictures. So take a look at me on the right side here, and then, oh fuck, please, yes, thank you. This is me here on the right side at around 17 years old. I think I just got turned 17 years old here. And this is me on the left side 2 years afterwards. Look at how big of a difference I've made in my physique. Literally on the right side, I have literally trained like a common bodybuilder. I just trained to get as big as possible. I'm not even that big here, but you can clearly see that I have gotten muscle, right? Especially like my chest is pretty good. But take a look at the left side. All of a sudden I go from just an average guy with like a 6-pack. Look, I literally even have a 6-pack here, but it doesn't fucking look attractive. Like, I was so mad at this because I was like, what the fuck? This is what I've been told would get me attractive. But still, I didn't get any fucking girls. I wasn't attractive. Then take a look at it here on the left side. All of a sudden, my abs look completely different. They all of a sudden look attractive. And the reason for this is because I've gotten what's called a V-taper physique. Look at from my waist to my shoulders. So basically there's a law called the shoulder to waist ratio, and that is 1.6 times from your waist to your shoulders. And that is why that I'm so much more attractive on the left side. But also just because that I started to train the aesthetic muscles, right? Look at my lateral delts, the muscle right around here. Look at how different it is from here. Like, there's no growth on the right side, but on the left side, there's so much more growth. Look at my traps. My traps has got more work. Here, it's basically just flat, bro. On the left side, you can clearly see it that I have muscle. Look at the upper chest. There's basically no upper chest. I just look skinny. But here, it looks so much more fuller. Like my whole entire chest, it looks aesthetic now. Look at my biceps and triceps. It looks so much more attractive. So my action step for you is that I just want you to train the 7 aesthetic muscles. And I've actually done something for free for you, kind of a gift, you could say so. And that is these 3 templates. I can't give you really the template because the link kind of fucks up, but I can show you the pictures. And then I want you to screenshot each one of them. And then I just want you to train these workouts. Just train these 3 times a week and you will get the best results in your entire life. But of course, some people have already trained it at the gym. Some people don't really know how to start and they want the coaching themselves. So if you want that coaching help, where I also teach you exactly the exercises that you can do, there's a specific form on how to do them, then go have a look at the top link of the description. All the details are there. I really think it will be the best investment that you could do in your life, because it's really something that have gotten me from this average kind of boy to now looking like a model. You can literally get these results yourself in just a couple of months if you just follow my advice. And that was the end of this video. I really hope that you got something out of this. And if you feel like this is really helpful to you, then I will highly recommend you to go down and click subscribe to this channel, because this is the best channel where I teach you these kind of things. If you want to keep on learning, then go over and watch this video over here. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day, bro. Mwah.